Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm Chantel. Today I am so excited to bring you a transformation of a dressing room. This room just went from being a really mediocre spare room to something with so much class, elegance and character. You're gonna want to see this. So this room was completed as part of the One Room Challenge late 2021. Part of the challenge is that I wanted to use all thrifted furniture.
That's second-hand furniture.
Because that's part of what I do. I upcycle furniture, I find it so joyful, I get so much out of it, and I really wanted to use old furniture and bring it back to life, and for that to be a really, big part of the room. So this is the room. Look at me testing paints over there. But this is basically an IKEA bookshelf which I have my shoes on, and it's functional but just very boring. And this is a vintage dresser which I bought with the intention of upcycling, but I haven't done it yet. And I actually don't know if I'm going to use this one because it's quite wide. And I actually have another one which is a little bit more dainty, so I might use that one instead. My hats are gonna go. I like it, but it's no longer gonna fit into the room, the look that I'm going for. So given that this was just gonna be my room, it really allowed me a chance to be creative and really to go all out on the style factor.
All right, to start off with, let's talk about the dresser. So this is what it looked like in the end, a really beautiful Queen Anne piece. But this is what it was like when I picked it up. It was actually free, someone was giving it away. I found it on Facebook Marketplace and I knew I could make it beautiful. So I painted it, added some gold tips, I kept the hardware, but it really looks perfect for this space. Let me know if you want more details about this upcycle and I can do a separate video for it. But for now, this is what it's looking like. So this picture here, this is kind of the main inspiration for the room. I bought this from a charity shop for $20 and I absolutely love it. I love the image of the beautiful black women with the shaved heads and all the jewelry and accessory and clothing. And yeah, I just knew I wanted to have pink in the room after I saw this. So this is definitely going to be featured. Although I really loved the picture, the frame was just not helping. So I really did a quick upcycle of the frame, added some gold, mixed that in with some grey, and it really just popped and really stood out in the room. I really loved it in the end, and it was well worth the $20, I can tell you. So for the lights, I really wanted to go for something on the glamorous side. I really wanted to lean into that, vintage elegance. However, the problem was with this room, the ceiling is quite low. So that really narrowed down my choices. So in the end, I went for this close to ceiling pendant. I really thought it was a perfect choice because it had kind of an old school, an old glamour vibe, but it was still modern. So yeah, I think it was a perfect choice for this room. The wardrobes are such a bold, standout feature of this room. I love the colour combination of that teal and the gold. It really pops, and it's just something that you don't see every day. I really utilised the top of the wardrobes too by adding some vintage chest and my hat and some books, which really just adds to the overall aesthetic of the room. So these vintage wardrobes are Art Deco wardrobes, and I scored these for $3, again off Facebook Marketplace. And there is a separate video with all the details of that furniture flip, so don't forget to check that out. one of the little touches that I really love is using an old pair of shoes as bookmarks. I was about to throw these away, but I'm so glad that I was able to use them in this way. So the cupboard doors that were in my mood board were really elaborate and fancy, and because I didn't want to buy new doors, I decided that I was going to bling them up by painting them in a really bright fuchsia colour. The colour is out there, I'm telling you, but you know what, it all really blends together. I added some gold paint to the trims of the doors, and I got these really cute vintage handles. So I really loved it. It really works really well, even though it's bold and even though it's really out there. The chase was another piece that I picked up. I think that was from Gumtree, to be honest. I'm not someone who's very good with upholstery, so I looked into how I could change the colour by using paint. And yeah, it is possible to paint fabric. Check out the separate video of how I transformed this piece. It really was easy and really made such a big difference to this space. The stool was another quick and easy furniture flip that really complemented the dresser. I picked this up from a thrift store. I knew that, I could quickly turn it around and make it really blend in and work with the rest of the room. For more details on this furniture flip, check out the separate video. I really wanted to have texture on the walls, so for the main walls I used a Limewash paint, which really gives a beautiful textured finish, and then for the accent wall I went with a teal colour. I loved how the Limewashed walls came out. It adds so much depth and texture, which I really love. If you'd like me to do a separate video on the whole process of lime washing the walls, let me know in the comments below and I'll see what I can do. Hey, did you know that Clarke and Co offer virtual interior design services to people all over the world with the aid of video technology? So whether you're a homeowner or a renter or even an Airbnb host, we love helping people to create inspiring spaces that tell a story of who you are, what your passions are, and how you want a space to feel and look. We offer a range of virtual services that provide guidance as well as practical tools that will help you to feel energized, full of ideas, and confident in the next steps to take. If that sounds like something that resonates with you, then use the link to schedule a complimentary 30-minute discovery call and let's get started. Alright, a quick reminder of what the room looked like before and afterwards, totally transformed. What I love about this space is that it really allowed me to express that creative side. So I was able to tell a story of, drama and creativity and boldness, and that was okay because this is just going to be my space and I didn't need to negotiate that with anyone else. I love that it has that old world feel, but yeah, it still really feels elegant and modern. And I also really love that everything in the room I was able to thrift and upcycle, which is definitely my thing. Head over to the blog if you want more information about the room. Details are in the captions below. Hey, so let me know what you think of the room by leaving a comment below. Also let me know if you want any details of the other projects that were featured in the room by leaving a comment too. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you soon.